Since working from home, I bring home more money and spend way less. What is up, baddies? It is Rashonda here, and in September 2021, I quit my 9 to 5 as a human resources professional and administrative assistant to executive directors. And yes, I do acknowledge that I was doing multiple jobs and getting paid for one. Not my proudest moment, especially considering it wasn't even enough to support me and my family. Like the stress was real. But anyway, in this video, I want to show you how that in less than a year, I doubled my salary. I'll explain in details a little later. I'm hoping this video motivates and encourages anyone out there that feels like they are stuck. Listen, you are not stuck. There are so many options out there. When there's a problem, there is always a solution. So, when I was required to go back to work, I took a closer look at how my 24 hours in a day was being spent. And I did not like how it was adding up. You see, after getting a taste of working from home and being able to be with my newborn during the midst of the pandemic, I was heartbroken when I was required to return to work. Like, seriously, I could not understand why I needed to be in the office after it was proven operations could still flow with individuals working remotely. I was a state employee, and it was May 2021 when the governor made it mandatory for state workers to return to work. 4 months later, your girl left. And the funny thing is, I did not even know that millions of other people were going through the same thing and feeling the same way. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, over 47 million Americans voluntarily quit their jobs in 2021. Like, all these people voluntarily quit. That disqualifies them for unemployment. Like, how are these people surviving? I'll tell you how I made it through in a moment. I actually enjoyed what I did and I was good at it. However, when I was required to go back to work, I took a closer look at how the 24 hours in my day was being spent. And I did not like how it was adding up. You see, 5 out of the 7 days in the week, I would wake up at 5:30 a.m. to be to work at 8 a.m. So that's 2.5 hours of getting ready and driving to work. Now, let me tell you now, I wake up at 8:50 to be to work at 9 a.m. That's 10 minutes versus 2.5 hours. That is a big difference, y'all. But anyway, back to it. I would get to work at 8 a.m., right? And leave at 5. Then make the drive home, but always get stuck in evening traffic. So I would usually get home around 6:15 p.m. If you're still following me, half of the 24 hours in a day are already gone, okay? But stick around because the breakdown gets even crazier and you are not going to believe it. Once I would get home, I would quickly get dinner together and bathe. Then I would finally eat and spend time with the family. Y'all, it was nearly 7 p.m. by this time. My kids' bedtimes were 8 and 8:30. So yes, that leaves about an hour and a half to spend with my kids. But check this, a good portion of that time was them getting ready for bed. So, and then quality time with my partner was afterwards. And that was also, of course, about an hour and a half. And I would be asleep for sure by 10 o'clock p.m. like clockwork because your girl was exhausted. Therefore, I usually got 7.5 hours of sleep, depending on other factors. The takeaway is that I spend on average 1.5 hours with my kids and 1.5 hours with my partner within 24 hours. My me time was literally me in that car driving to work. So here's what a 9 to 5 work day was looking like. 7.5 hours sleeping, 9 hours at work, 15 minutes meditating, 1 hour and 45 minutes getting ready in the morning and at night, 2 hours, 15 minutes driving total, 15 minutes getting dinner ready, an hour and a half of family time, an hour and a half quality time with my partner. And listen, the only way this even sort of worked was because I would spend hours on one of my 2 days off meal prepping for the entire week. And just a little side note, here's a fun fact. I don't like it. I don't like meal prepping, okay? I know it's all the rage, but it's a lot. And I want fresh fruit. Hello Fresh. Where you at? I didn't like it. Okay, but anyway, now I did talk to my partner about this, and he was okay with my decision. Although honestly, I would have done it anyway. So to the question of what did I live on after quitting my job? Well, 80% was my partner, and the other 20% came from my state pension. Since I had a 401k and a state retirement plan, I chose to withdraw my state retirement plan to help out. Honestly, I was very fortunate to be in this situation. But don't get it twisted, okay? Because before I made this decision, I had a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I had a plan for nearly every letter in the alphabet. And I encourage you to do the same if you are considering leaving your 9 to 5. I'll go into details on my plans, but just know that I am still on the plan and my plan did change. But that's cool. Change happens because I anticipated change and I was able to easily adjust. Turning my resignation, it actually wasn't for me to start working from home. It was because I wanted my time back. I wanted to be home with my kids full time. At least until my youngest started school. That was my focus. I wanted to reclaim my time and spend it on what really mattered to me. It just so happened that I needed to adjust my plan and go to plan B, which included working from home. And I have had quite the journey working from home. Since working from home, I bring home more money than I ever did. Which is why I'm on YouTube, sharing job leads, sharing what I know. Like I said before, I loved my previous position in HR, and I genuinely want to use my skills to assist others. So, in conclusion, I quit my 9 to 5 job because it simply wasn't worth my time. If you want to know more about my work from home journey and just how much more money I am making right now, check out the next video, okay? And be sure to like this video. So thank you so much for watching. Okay, until next time, take care. Okay, until